dun, dun. Trying to change the thumbnail, friends. Give me just 1 second. Because this always happens. Try to change the thumbnail on the phone and it doesn't work. Let me know if the audio is good, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. Let me try to change the thumbnail now. Let me see. Where do I have this? Oh man. There we go. Here we go. I think we're good now. Let me see. Nope. How you guys doing, friends? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. Can you guys give me feedback on the audio, please? I would appreciate it. If that's possible. If not, it's fine too. I think it's going good. Please give me feedback, please, if you can. I would appreciate that. I hope you guys had a good lunch. It's time to go to work. Good morning, TK, Little Rock. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, D? OG, good morning too. I hope you're doing good. Going for a little walk. My legs are a little short, but hey man, if I don't do it, nobody will. Ready to do, for you to do a Fast and Furious stunt. How was your weekend, friends?
Sim, o caminhão. Não, o caminhão entra e vai logo para a esquerda. E depois você.
How are you doing, friends? I never saw a female trucker. First time. She's Brazilian. Let's see if she's driving the truck. Oh, I think it's her. Good job, lady. Good job, lady. they want me to buy a Mercedes. I'm broke. I'm gonna buy a Mercedes toy, but I'm broke. Sorry, can't afford the Mercedes. I need to spend money on the hamburger. Oh man, this is going to work because it's been a while. I haven't walked. So this is probably going to hurt a little bit. So let's see how we go. Let's see how we do. At least you got a job. Absolutely, OG. A female trucker. I swear to God, first time. But I don't go outside enough. Since the pandemic, I've been inside for a little bit, so it is what it is. This is where they treat the garbage. Like this is the garbage disposal thingy of this part of the city. And here is where you drink some water if you want to. For whatever reason, every time I go to the United States, people recommend me to not drink water from like tap water. I find it interesting. I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't know. Oh, by the way, today, if I get the goals, I will buy this King Fusion pastel de nata. This is like a cake, like a little cake, like is from the city of Lisbon. Is like Lisbon is very known for that. So I will buy this little thing if we get the goals today. 27 degrees, which is what, 70 Fahrenheit. So yeah, let's keep going, friends. I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a good weekend. Yeah. OG already scolding people. If Adrian can, you lazy bastards. It's actually a way better weather than I. Like all the extra content, karaoke nights. We're going to try to make the Red Channel fun. The Red Channel is a passion project. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. Okay, so this is for the real untouchables. This is for the real untouchables. And they building another building over here. I never know what's going on with these people. Dun dun. Dun dun. Kawhi, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Portugal is like 60 days rain. If it's this far, it's because I don't know how to do the Fahrenheit thing. I'm just guessing. But it's pretty good. I was going to get my drone, but I'm going to reserve that to do some stuff that I didn't do before. Because I wanted to bring my drone out, but I want my drone to work on the weekend. Weekdays, there's a little bit too much confusion, so we'll see. It's not morning for y'all already, right? It's lunchtime. Yeah. I was supposed to go a little bit earlier, but I had some stuff to do. So right now it's 4:30. almost 4 p.m. Right now is 3:42. So I guess this is a lunch walk. Let me see if I don't get run over. Good. Now let me keep going. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. If you can entertain people just talking, you can entertain people having fun. This is actually not about entertaining people, because you see a lot of times people like Destiny or like the Twitch guys, they say chill stream, and they just go live just because. On this side it's going to be more like that. We're going live in the open spots when we feel like it. We try to go come here and entertain people for a while, because man, people go to work, people are bored, so let's give them something to entertain them. Royal Gold family, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. No, there's not, like my city doesn't have a lot of traffic because I live in the capital and we kind of have a good transportation system. We have subway, train, like it's actually pretty decent to get you where you want. Like the pass to go all through the city is like $20 or something like that. So the bus system is pretty good too. All of these was underdeveloped before 2004, before 98, but Portugal then got the, like there's something that Americans, I don't know if we are familiar with, it's called Expo. Come from exposition. It's probably one of the biggest events in the planet, and it kind of goes from city to city, just like the Olympics and right? And what happened was, when they had to develop Expo 98, they literally turned like a gigantic part of the city that was a slum into now probably the most expensive real estate in the area. They did the courts, the shopping malls, like everything. So then Portugal got a bunch of money from the European Union to do the Expo thing. And then in 2024, Portugal got to host the Euro 2004, which is like a European soccer competition, the biggest tournament in Europe. So they had more money to build stadiums and infrastructure and all that. So they renovated the bus fleet, the metros, the old stadiums. They had to do the new stadiums. And from then, it's been developing. They got Rock in Rio, the Web Summit, Afro Nation. Like Portugal got a bunch of expats and like foreign investors that kind of fuck up the real estate. Portugal real estate is crazy. I think they got the biggest increase from the price that it was from now. Like a 50% jump or something like that. Like something ridiculous. But the infrastructure got pretty good on the last few years. And like I said, if I had unlimited money, I would live here 8 months out of the year. I don't know if I'm going to change my mind, because I still have both of my parents. I don't want to go too far. My dad literally had like a knee surgery yesterday to replace another knee. Now he has 2 fake knees. And you know how much that costs? Nothing. Because we have universal health care. 2 surgeries that probably will cost 200,000 got done for free. He's at the hospital right now, eating jello and shit. Try to eat on the nurses. So, but I'll see. I hope they live to 100, but if they don't, we'll see. Because I plan to shift my life in the 40s. So, I don't know. We'll see how we do it. But half of my life until the 40s, I did some things that I needed to do. I'm trying to get to the peak of my life financially, physically, everything put together. Once I'm 40, I have 4 years to go. 4 years to go, and then I decide what I will do with the rest of my life and where my parents are to see where do we go. Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing? Yes. Most people here make between 13,000 and 21,000 a year. 13,000 and 21,000. Even though the system is actually, like, I don't know if you guys know, we have like 1 month fully paid of vacation. Like, people will make you go on vacations. You have to go on vacation. So if you work for like 11 months, one of the months you have paid vacation where you get your salary and you can report to work. And then on Christmas, you get an extra salary. So in December, you get you get a salary on the 1st. Then on the 15th, you get a Christmas subsidy, which is a full month of compensation. And then the end of December, you get another salary. So I wish y'all had those two, but unfortunately, the people on the island don't want y'all to have that. So I guess you won't. The people on the island said, no, you get PTO. Everyone should have health insurance. Yes, but OG, this was covered outside of the health insurance. He's going to use the health insurance to do recovery, to do physiotherapy and all that. But for the most part, that was actually the public system that rewarded. Like, do you see this saying metro? It's like a subway station. 45, how are you doing, sir? Kelly's saying, do you think America should have some type of good healthcare system? America is so big, I don't know how it will work. America is not bigger than the European Union. The European Union has 600 and something million people. And universal healthcare is something that is not a privilege, it's a right. So it's just a shift in worldview. What y'all consider a privilege is a right. If I get sick, if I can walk, if my arm is falling down, if I fuck up my food, I have the right to healthcare. Because, like, think about it. It's like even sick people. If a person is sick, right, and they are not going to the doctor because they are afraid that they are going to get their eyes gouged, Isn't that a public health scare? If you have people that are afraid of going to the doctor because they don't have the finances or the health insurance, isn't that a health risk for the other people that do? It's not like a disease is going to say, oh gee, you have health insurance? Okay, I'm going to skip you and I'm going to the next person that will. Right? It's not like if an immigrant, even if he's illegal, he comes in with a disease and the disease says, oh, y'all Americans, my bad. I only infect Ecuadorians. My bad, let me skip you real quick. That's not how it goes. And that's actually how the pandemic spread so fast. So, I guess we're always learning. My medication is free. Yes, it's the big pharma is fucking everything up. It's kind of hilarious that since the United States got out of the World Health Organization, it's been people, countries left and right saying, we found a cure for cancer, we found a cure for diabetes, we found a cure for this and for that. This is all a big plot, friends. There's no business in the cure. But, hey, I guess the corporations have more rights than the American citizens, unfortunately. So, what can we do? What can we do? Let me see, Corey. Your taxes don't go to the European Union, they go to Portugal. Sure. And that, once again, makes the point. It's like state tax and federal tax. Y'all have both. Actually, universal health care will be cheaper than what y'all currently spend right now. So, once you have universal health care, the insurance companies now have to be competitive because they don't have the monopoly anymore. So now the government is in control of said competition. So instead of having insurance for $300, $400, you'll get insurance for $100. My insurance is $52 per year. So if I want to go on a private hospital, I'm paying $42 per month. Sorry, per month, not per year. That's crazy. And my car insurance, like I had the BMW 4 Series, and it was like $300 per year. Y'all pay $300 per month, which is kind of unbelievable, but like I said, I'm just here to inform the masses. I am not here to judge. We listen, but we don't judge. OG says, I would rather know what's wrong with me than not know. Hey, go ask Lou. Lou got to Brazil, did a battery of tests immediately. Ooh-wee. My dad's diabetes medication went from 10 a month to 250. He's not on it anymore. Yes. It's like the price gouging thing. Here, diabetes medication is like $3, $7, $10. My mom is like diabetic type 2, kind of. Like her meds, usually per month, are like $25 a month, something like that. to lessen the population. The population is not big in America. 300 million for the amount of soil y'all have is not a lot. It's not a lot. Corporations have more protection than Americans, absolutely. Do you guys remember when they were saying money is speech? When you are barring American companies from donating to political candidates, you are banning free speech. So they came up with the money speech it. Yep. That's called legal bribe. The last president, the last prime minister of Portugal had to literally resign, I think it was 6 months, 10 months ago, because he got some fishy money. He didn't get it, it was his family. Like his family was getting some fishy money from some companies. And I think it didn't even amount to 100,000. Like it was not like a big, like his company, literally, he got to resign. And they got a new person on it. So, I don't know, man. My car insurance is $144 a month. I thought through my job, I pay $40 a month, so 45. The thing is, your job shouldn't be connected to your insurance. Why? People need insurance the most when they are sick. And a lot of times when you are sick, you can work. Now imagine that if you are sick and you need cure for whatever, you are out of insurance because you are not working. That system is crazy. That system actually makes no sense at all. And I don't know any country that actually moves like that. So the fact that you have to be working to access to money that you put in every month is kind of crazy. And it kind of makes you, for you or somebody from your family, to keep working until the day they die. Because if y'all unemployed, y'all insurance skyrockets or disappears completely. So I don't know. $250 a month for medication is crazy. Thank you very much, D, for the $5. I appreciate it. Friends, Fatty going for a walk. If you all want to sponsor the hamburger show, hamburger fun, with a PayPal or a Cash App, I would appreciate it. If not, it's fine too. Oh. Damn, I was almost going to twist my feet. That's crazy. You see the floors, like the sidewalk? This is called like Portuguese sidewalk. Like you're going to see in a lot of places where it's very detailed and all that shit. But this shit is a motherfucker on the winter. Especially for a woman that like to use heels and shit. Oh man. Good morning, Zarex. How are you doing? Dun, 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 dun. When I work for Alcoa Aluminum Company, they did invest my money. So in Portugal, you send some money for the IRS and for Social Security, so they can so they can get your retirement funds. My mom is like 2 months or something from retiring. We try to get off work, but you know, stubborn African parents, there's nothing you can do. They will work because they want to work. But basically what happens is Portugal government takes money from the social security and they invest the money, so the money actually gives them bigger returns. You know why the Portuguese, like the financial crisis in 2008 was so like bad for Portugal? Because Portugal has a bunch of money invested on the S&P 500. Go ahead and ChatGPT that shit. You are going to find it hilarious that Portugal literally gets money from the Portuguese citizens, and because they understand that nothing beats the greed of American companies, they put the money on the S&P 500, which gives them great returns. So when people a lot of times ask, why are people so nosy about American business? Because the way I'll run your country directly affects ours too. And it's kind of hilarious that our gas prices are up too. The electricity bill is up. There's a bunch of shit going on. But they say, you better not talk about American business. Yes. Because Portugal has a special... Oh, damn, that's crazy. Like, what is the inside of this shit? A rock? Because Portugal has a special deal with Iran, friends. Portugal can use the strait. Portugal can say, hey, man, we're Portugal, man. We're not the United States. We're going to the strait, okay? No hard feelings. American business usually is world business because we are all interdependent from each other. The C-19 shit was literally in China, on the other side of the world. I was in Rome, then I went to Miami. I got home, everything closed. Don't talk about Chinese business, fatty. Y'all business is our business. Especially as a supply chain, because those motherfuckers do anything and everything. Let me see what y'all saying. You seem like a good son, fatty. I'm okay, son. I know how to play my position. And I'm not, like, I don't think life is that, like, life been extremely good to me. I have a very privileged life in all, like, I'm not sick. I don't have, like, my body moves well even though I'm super fat. I don't have, like, I never had to worry about being homeless. I got a lot of situations kind of straight in my 20s. So, oh, there's a lot of kitty, like this is Kitty's house. This is a kitty mansion. This is an abandoned building. This shit's probably going to be knocked the fuck out in a few years because this is very expensive real estate because it's next to the river. If you actually look at this, I live like literally 5 minutes from the river. It's called Tejo River. It's the first river in Europe. It's the river that comes from the Atlantic Ocean. So when Americans come to Europe, they have to kind of pass by us. But no, I'm not a good son or a worse son. I play my position. When my parents are sick, I take care of them. When they don't, I get off the way. I'm close enough. Oh damn, they're already building shit? That's crazy. I was kind of more like a problematic kid when I was younger. I was doing some stupid shit that I shouldn't. But I was kind of lucky. I was kind of lucky. I never had to go to a precinct or to the police station, or I was kind of lucky. And then when I started playing basketball, I kind of got away of like some dumb shit. And no, friends, I'm not from the streets. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not a drug dealer. I didn't smoke one cigarette in my life. Matter of fact, everybody in my neighborhood and probably in my country, we think that like we are going to make it. I don't think there's a place in Portugal where somebody can say, I wasn't supposed to make it from where I'm from. We have good weather, good food. Once again, the minimum wage could be way higher. And I think that's kind of like, especially with AI coming and all that shit, that's going to be a massive problem for Portugal and the European Union. How is it going to figure it out? But if Portugal had the minimum wage, that will be $300 higher. And if Portugal had minimum wage, that's $300 higher, and the cost of real estate wasn't skyrocketing because of the foreign investment, I'll recommend everybody that has a remote job to come live here. Or at least you try it for 6 months and then figure out what you're going to do. If you pay into Social Security, you're not going to get nothing when it's time to retire. Yeah, but then people be saying this for a while. The thing is, OG, we are getting a new financial system on the next 20 years, right? We're getting a new financial system on the next 20 years. And the AI and the robotics and all this is probably going to shake a lot of situations that are kind of not solved at this point. So 401ks, investments in the stock market, Bitcoin, like nothing is guaranteed. Like literally nothing is guaranteed, OG. Some are safer, some are not, but like nothing is guaranteed. But we'll see. I guarantee you I'm not counting with my Social Security to maintain my life after 60, if I get there. If I get there. But there's a conversation for another day. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ferry, have you ever been to America? Oh, of course, absolutely. I've been to LA, to New York, to Boston, Miami. I'm going to Vegas in the end of this year. I've never been to Vegas. But I'm a obituary TSA, why are you here? Because of the Lakers, I'm going to watch the Lakers. The Lakers? Can you prove that you are a Laker fan? Hey, sir, here is the Kobe Bryant tattoo on my asshole. You see, this is a public school. This is the school that OG is afraid of put his kids on. And you see a lot of like black kids. You see, there's like probably 10% of black kids. You see a bunch of black kids and white kids and Indian kids just having fun. I think this is after school. Like we have like an after school program when the kids like go to school in the morning, and then until their parents get to the school, which is probably like 6 p.m. They do their homework, they do like special activities, they play basketball, they play like all these little games. I don't know, the kid games. Y'all guys know. I don't have kids. And fuck y'all if y'all have kids. I don't like you. Y'all are annoying as fuck. Fanny, go get kids, Fanny. You can do it, Fanny. Just go and get some kids, Fanny. Just give me some kids, Fatty. But actually, we didn't know how happy we were when we were young. Do y'all agree? We didn't know how happy we were when we were young. I think when I was young and my first job, like my first job, that was the more like I was dumb. I've been all around the world, drive nice cars, fuck nice bitches, and the most fun I had was when I was doing some stupid shit. Working on Pizza Hut, my first job when I was 16, and uh, just being a kid, playing basketball and all that shit, going to the beach. That was some fun times. That was some fun times. And it looks like this is the kindergarten. This is the kindergarten. And you have like a bunch of like 20 something years old. Like if you actually look at the people that are taking care of the babies, there's a lot of males. Like there's a lot of males involved. And when I was on this type of school, like the male, not teachers, because they're not teachers, they're like counselors, they be around with the kids and all, they were the best. Because they were very fun to be around, they used to take you to do some shit that was kind of risky, that was pretty good. Now, everybody, Bush, claro. Hey, força. See, I saved the day. And see, there's like a male counselor. It was like, oh, I drop this clown shit. Fatty, can you get it, Fatty? I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking hero. Tell my kids that I'm a motherfucking hero because I was walking around, minding my business, and I saved some kid's toy that fell off the motherfucking school. Muito obrigado. Once again, friends, Ali was right yesterday. I am the best person in the planet. When they say, what do you do for the community, Fatty? What do you do for the kids? I catch their toys and I send it back to their motherfucking school. Yes, yes. Tell them. You better tell them. Zarek says, dang, Fatty, better citizen than me. Yeah, and I pay my taxes, which are pretty high. But I don't want to talk about that. What's up, Duck? How you doing, sir? How are you doing? Let me see what y'all saying. People just jealous because they don't want you to succeed, but you prove them wrong. I don't think about like the jealousy thing. Like I'm going to find my pet regardless. If people want to come with me and want to smile with me and want to party with me, it's fine. If they want to fight it, they'd fight it too. Like I said, I kind of hate myself for that reason. Once I saw the level of hostility in this place, I was like, nope. Let me just take this shit out of the way so they don't come after me. You are fat. Congratulations, that's why my name is Fatty. You fucking dumbass. I don't claim to be rich. I don't claim to own a mansion. I don't have a car. I only last 7 pumps. I barely go outside. Just like Kemi. Kemi probably sleeping. Kemi was here the whole show. Kemi gets so excited for Cheeky. She sent me $7,000 yesterday in super chats. She gets so excited when Cheeky's around. And Cheeky's actually a great asset to have around. I like to have Cheeky around. I wish I could have him around a little bit more. But I'm not streaming like that, so I'll try to be precise. I would love to have Kelly around too. But man, Kelly's on Kelly's on parole. You better watch it, Kelly. What's that black paper clip on the top of the building? It's a sculpture. It's like a sculpture they did there. I don't know what it is. The Lakers tattoo on what? I have a Kobe Bryant tattoo on my arm. I actually got it before he died, which is kind of crazy. I got the tattoo when he was 2 years before he passed away. Good morning, Batman. Bep Works, how you doing, sir? Says good visuals, I appreciate it. Kelly says, what kind of black, like where do they come from? Africans. Cape Verde, Mozambique, Angola, like Flora, Flora cousins. Like in Europe, the countries that were colonized have a symbiosis with the origin country, meaning Portugal has a lot of people that are Portuguese living in these countries, and these countries have a lot of people living here. This is why I get my daily, not daily, monthly fix of Brazilians, is because Portugal has a lot of Brazilians, because Brazil was one of the colonies of Portugal. And same thing, for example, with the United Kingdom, they have a bunch of Nigerians, and because of that situation too, right? So if you go to any colony, you're going to see a lot of Portuguese people there, and if you come to Portugal, especially Lisbon, you're going to see a lot of people from those countries. My parents are from Cape Verde, even though they were always at Portuguese nationality. So, and this is where you put your boat if you are rich. I don't like the small boats. I think like a boat should be hit or miss. A boat should be either you have a big one or you don't have it at all. Because that is annoying. Like get a big boat. Like this boat over here. Decent. Well, where is the boat that I would, the boat that I want is that one. I want the big ones that are on the other side. I don't want these small little bitty boats that only cost $1 million. Damn. Let me get my Anton Daniels. Let me get my Anton Daniels stimulus package. I'm going to be streaming from a boat, friends. Just wait for me. Oh, hey, you don't know what you're missing out. Fatty, get you at least one. Like OG, nah, I'm good. I had a great childhood. I'm happy for you, Kelly. Your light-skinned people usually have good childhoods. Nah, Zyrax don't trick him. Alicia, how you doing? Don't film the kids too much. I was just picking up something from the floor. Can I pick something from the floor? Damn, let the kids leave. God damn it. People don't understand, don't have more kids than you can afford. Damn. I can't wait to have kids, man. Seems fun. Once they get past the terrible toothpaste. I don't know about that, friends. I'm not in the mood for kids, respectfully. Damn. OG said he only lasted one pump and he had a child. That's crazy. I'm not having children, kids. Leave me alone. Especially you, Mary. You have to have some children. You will be a great dad. Nope. Let my brother get that shit. I went to the hospital with my brother yesterday to see my dad. I was almost talking to him and asking him, hey man, when the fuck are you going to have kids? But then again, he's 10 years younger than me, so I don't have the moral high ground, so I need to be quiet about it. But that's his job, not mine. Adrian, how you doing? Miss the Walks, we're the black side of the town. You have like 2 or 3 neighborhoods that have more black immigrants, but they are kind of like on the peripheries of the city. Like the city got, like nobody can afford to live in the city, to be honest. Everybody lives like around the city for the most part. Everybody lives around the city. When I have the drone and, oh damn, this is a motherfucking bike. Jesus Christ. When I have the drone and I have all the gadgets, I already have microphones to do street interviews and all that. Once I have it, I'll show you more parts of Lisbon. Okay, this is going to be, we're going to do that once the weather gets better. Because I need some I need some Ray-Bans, Meta. I keep trying to get him, but I don't. I'm probably going to import it from the United States. I've been telling American friends left and right, hey man, can y'all get me some Metas? Nobody gets me some Metas. It's like I'm not asking for free, but I need some Meta glasses to go ahead and to do some interviews. I was a good kid and teen, so hopefully I got some good karma with kids. Damn, good luck with that shit. What kind of black are you, D? He's super black. Actually, D actually talks like a light-skinned dude. I kind of guarantee you that D is light-skinned. Yeah, Lisbon has some pretty parts. It's like everything. Some pretty parts, some shitty parts. But the weather and the food sell it. Having children is a journey, not a destination. I got you fatty on the glasses. I'll talk with you later, sir. And friends, if y'all want to support the Hamburger Fund, I would appreciate it. OG already supported the fund with $5. Thank you very much, OG. We only need $45 in the Cash App or on the PayPal so I can get some lunch. Actually, not some lunch. I'm going to eat bad today, friends. I'm not going to lie. Monday, usually I eat shit. Because that's kind of my resting day, even though I've been working on Mondays. I got you for Eddie. You want to fly, don't want to stay grounded. Damn. Whoa, those two scooters ride so smooth. Yours aren't. Yeah, because my scooters are like some shitty scooters. My scooters are like a $300 scooter. That scooter is like one of those $700 scooters that has like the motor and shit. Those are the scooters where you have to have a helmet. Oh man. Oh man. But like I said, if I get my Anton Daniels stimulus package, maybe I might live here. House, front with the river and shit. I just need $2 million. That will be easy. And speaking on that Anton thing, I think Anton unfortunately is losing the plot. Oh, shout out to my boy Jeremy, aka Batman in the building, with a $20 ball, making it 25. Oh shit. Oh shit. We have 25. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Batman. I appreciate you. I think, because I don't want to do shows about it, like I'm going to be a very aggressive reviewer, friends. I'm kind of sparing people for the most part because, like the people from Fight Club, I kind of letting them go. See what I'm saying? Like the people from Fight Club, I'm kind of like letting them go, letting them do their thing. But like Anthony's being a sore loser. So the problem with what Anthony's doing is that Anton actually won. Anton literally won. Every single shit, like Anton won one. He won financially, he won everything. Go to his Patreon and see the amount of money that Anton made on. Go subscribe to his Patreon. He has a video talking about how much money he was making and how much money he made from YouTube in January. Go see how much money that man made after the Corey Holcomb controversy. He won. He won. But the problem a lot of times with sore winners, and I think that's what Anton is a lot of times is a sore winner, is you have to just know how to win and just to move to the next one. That's actually one of his advices. Don't stay in one place for too long. And now that they know that every time we mention Rita or your family, you are going to talk about them, say their names, go to their shit and comment, you are subject to now being used. Worse than a sore loser, people that can't let it go. Remember when National was racing I Show Speed and he said, one more, two more, three more, four more, like he was keep begging for another one because he's a sore loser. You have to know how to not be a sore winner. A winner that won is an absolute win, and you still don't want, like you want to go to war. Don't announce it. No need to go to the motherfucking chat and say you're going to sue you. Just sue the motherfucker. If you're going to do it, sue him. No announcements. Again, this is not the airport. We don't need to announce departures. No. Need to leave it alone. Winners win, losers lose. Leave the people where they are. And now, by doing this shit, Anton just gave them more 2 weeks of content. He doxed Lakeisha. He doxed Freezy. He actually didn't dox them, because for what I saw, he only released public information. So public information is not doxing, right? But they are going to call it doxing because it's a little bit convenient. But Anton needs to chill with the responses to these people, because they're going to try to violate you to get you to ignite the package and move along. So I just don't get it. You know what I do? I write a mean comment and then I delete that shit. I've been doing that shit since I was working on the basketball page. I have a basketball page like 70,000 subscribers. And every time, every day, they used to come to me, oh, you are biased and shit. And I would do like an angry comment. And what I learned is, if you write the comment, and instead of pressing enter, if you delete it, you have the same feeling that you had if you wrote it. It helps you keep your, it helps you keep your shit together. Like you release it, but it's not going to the public. But yeah, Anton needs to be moved a little bit smarter, because every time they mention your wife or your kid, go ahead and buy them a new car. Go ahead and wire them some money. This is called reparations. That's how you should do it. Every time they put Q on the weird thumbnail, hey, Q is $500. Go to Guatemala this week. Every time you put your wife on the thumbnail, hey, baby, here is $7. Go get some bags. That's how you compensate people, because you fighting people is only going to get people to keep poking at that shit that bothers you. It used to happen with Angry Man too. Angry Man used to do that a lot. He used to say, Angry Man, don't reply to the comments. Because as soon as you reply to the comments, they know where it hurts. So why would you give them that? See what I'm saying? Like, why would you as a person give people exactly what they want? I don't get it. But like I said, that's not me. That's not me. Oh, we are 1 hour in our walk. And now this is good because I have like 2 phones. So now this is actually pretty good because they don't overeat. The battery is high. Like, this is actually a pretty good investment. Contrary to that motherfucking shitty scooter that I bought. That's crazy. Girls are too stressful. I think boys are a little bit more problematic. Because like if you fail to raise a girl, worst thing that can happen is she a hoe, kind of. She be a hoe, a stripper. If you fail to raise a kid, oh man, you don't know where that motherfucker is going to end emotionally, like the friends that he's going to make, the woman he's going to date. Like, I don't know, man. I think sons are a little bit probably more difficult to raise, but I don't have kids, so it is what it is. I haven't been keeping up with the Anton thing. What do you do? Taz posted a video of Q kissing his wife, and that motherfucker went ballistic. That's a massive violation. Tess needs to be careful with that shit. That's like a massive violation. Because Tess has a wife too, and she's a content creator. And I guarantee you, people can find some bullshit to actually post about it. Because I remember them talking about Minister Jeb and all that, and I'm going to leave it by this because I'm cool with Tess. I don't want no problems. And people can go ahead and get some ideas. You making my woman kiss you? Okay, I'll get your woman. And we're going to parade some pictures of her kissing another content creator on this place. And now it's game on. Right? So I just think there's some lines that need to be crossed. I think Anton needs to chill with the I have their information. In my opinion, it's just intimidation. Anton is not going to do nothing. Anton not going to do nothing because he shouldn't. The same way he shouldn't do nothing on the Corey Holcomb situation, he shouldn't do nothing when it comes to this situation too. Makes no sense. Daryl violated him way worse than anybody else. Still okay, alive, he was in the same city. People just have to let it go. The day that I let go from the J Prince anger, the world, the world kind of did their thing. That's why I'm actually so light around all these back and forths and beefs and all that shit. Is I don't take it personally for the most part at this point. It's just business, it's not personal. Like ask a brother making a community post, oh, I'm not going to prove myself. I'm too busy, I'm too focused or something like that. I'll let them judge. Yeah, motherfucker, you weren't busy, you weren't focused when you threw that pot shot. And then he puts like the chess plays. Aha, this is chess, not checkers. Like, y'all need to be stop being fucking goofy, man. That shit is goofy as fuck. This is Zarex, this is the aquarium. You told me to go to the aquarium. This is the aquarium of my cities, right here. Shit is cold as fuck. These people are retarded. Send some rocks and then say, I am too focused. I am too focused. You focus on what? Shut the fuck up, fucking liar. Let's do this funny as fuck. All Anton cares about is making money, and all talk made him a lot of money. So I don't know. Yeah, it made him a tremendous amount of money. It made them a tremendous amount of money. But there's the thing, you don't fumble the bag. And even though he's not doxing people, right? People, like the YouTube bot is going crazy. Like the YouTube bot is going crazy. But the YouTube bot got 90 out of here, J Prince out of here. I was almost out. They gave me 3 strikes in like 30 days or something like that, like back in August. Bruiser, I think, lost his channel too. Like, the bot is just sensitive as fuck, man. So, y'all need to be careful. You don't want to fumble a multi-million-dollar empire just because of you got on your feelings and you made one post that you shouldn't. Anton is getting life-changing money. He now can go ahead and just kill it and do a tremendous amount of work and like do not generational wealth, but actually build something special. Imagine losing your shit because Freezy is doing 31 shows about you. Come on, man. And he knows that because he literally said, like, there was a point of time when he came to my show and he said, hey, fatty. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm going to be quiet for a second. And this is the police officers on horses. Been a long time I didn't see something like them. They were like, should I go there and stop them? Zarek, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, no cash app till after summer. Damn, Zarek. The spider put you on punishment. Spider put you on punishment. He says you're spending too much dollar on YouTubers. Let me see what y'all saying. It doesn't believe in reparations, remember? You're funny, Kelly. It doesn't believe in reparations, it's crazy. Yeah. They were making all kind of AI thumbnails. Yep. Yes, Disneyland trip, Zarex. Let's go. Mary said, Trey let G Prince on his panel after he called him a op. Not a good move. Hey, man. Trey can do whatever he wants to do. It is what it is. Like I said, this is business. This is not personal. At this point, I'm not even going to bother talking about that because everything that is happening was kind of predictable. So we're just going to let the pieces fall where they fall, and then we go from there. Nothing that we're doing is dependent on what other people are doing. Nobody live streaming or getting J-Prints or whatever the person is on their panels is stopping people from watching my pre-recorded videos for 10 minutes that I haven't done. So we're going to stay focused, because once you focus on other people, like winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners. We need to focus on our own race, and we need to make sure that we are running our own pace. Stop looking to the sides. The sides are going to be for collaborations, to get people that rock with us on our ship so we can do dope content together and we can grow together. Other than that, might be some little beef here and there. Like this Dr. Esco brother is not serious. This is a nothing burger. Might be for him because he's new. And I know when I was new, I was a little bit sensitive too. But for the most part, once again, this is nothing, this is business. You talk smack, people talk smack about you, and everybody moves along, because nobody's going to say, I don't fuck with this person anymore. Like even then, they say they don't fuck with me, because I don't have enough clout. But it's coming. And then when it comes, you're going to see all the people that said no to say maybe. That's all. It's clout. Nothing more. The YouTube bot ain't playing. Bruiser bullies woman. That's crazy. Your city looks a lot like Frisco. Frisco like San Francisco? Eh. I've never been to San Francisco. 30K, how you doing, friend? Spider putting his foot down, yeah. And if maybe I can give reparations to Zarex and contribute with the Disneyland trip. But there's the thing, it's been what, 2 or 3 months of the ANTON shit. Like I will see how the space actually recovers from all of that, because that's a lot of drama, man. That's a lot of motherfucking drama, man. Let me see if I got any more cash apps. No, I didn't. Friends, we have $25 in. I need more 25. I need more $25. I think I have like more 45 minutes to go. Walking, if my internet connection doesn't drop. So if y'all could be nice and send a PayPal or a Cash App, I would appreciate it. $5 will be great. So you can get closer. And I'm going to take my shower and I'm going to take my ass to sleep because I have a lot of work to do today. This is the Cambridge English School. This building here is where people come to learn English if they skip classes. And this is the Portugal Pavilion. The Portugal Pavilion. This is where the Expo 98 used to be. And this is the volcanoes. Like, the theme song was like the oceans, and there's like a bunch of like water volcanoes around the strip. Oh, a homeless person. See, and this is the first one you see in the whole trip. And once again, it's not that there's not homeless people around, is that when you go to LA, every corner has a homeless person. When you go to certain cities in the United States, like that is inconceivable. That's literally inconceivable. People have mental ill issues too. People are on drugs too. That's inconceivable. This is the casino right over here. So if you want to gamble. I came here like 3 times. I came here with $500. I go to the roulette and I say red or black. I put all the money in. If I win, I leave. If I lose, I leave. That's why I haven't become a gambler, because I think that it takes the fun out of things. Dun, 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 dun. I'm tired of hearing about Anton too. He's not even doing anything like he will be snack the one like Corey did. He's reacting, and every reaction is money. Every reaction is money. The same way Anton is making money out of this, a lot of people are making money out of this too. This is probably the biggest YouTube check that they ever got in their life. Remember, these people have families to take care of and all that. So I understand. And he understands too. If he's a bag chaser, he understands that right now he is the bag. But that's the thing, is emotions, his feelings. Once you get on your feelings and you try to retaliate, this is actually when you get into trouble. Like I said, a lot of people should read The Art of War and the 48 Laws of Power. Not to brag about it on the internet, but to kind of understand how a lot of times your instincts actually are the shit that fucks you over. When strong, pretend you're weak. When weak, pretend you're strong. When strong, pretend you're weak. When weak, pretend you're strong. Bait them. If you're strong, bait them. Show weakness. But the problem a lot of times with these beefs is that you need to be ruthless. And when I say ruthless, it's not like to go ahead and to cross some lines, especially as a YouTuber. This is mostly entertainment. But more on y'all need to nuke them. See what I'm saying? Like just worst thing that you can leave is a resentful enemy leaving. Worst thing you can do is leave a resentful enemy leaving. You need to knock them out of their motherfucking boots so they can be afraid of you. Again, I don't read books, but I listen to them. Machiavelli said, fear is more important than love. Rule with fear, but make sure people don't hate you. Because when people hate you, they are going to plot against your demise as soon as you show weakness. And in my opinion, that's actually what happened with Anton. Anton ruled by fear, but he created a lot of people that hated him. People can be afraid of you and still not try to double cross you in any type of way or form. That's what happened, for example, with the situation with Ali. When me and him kind of fake broke up, people are afraid of coming to me talking shit about Ali. And he used to be like that in the beginning, but like people Literally, people are afraid of just saying, hey man, I'll eat. Nope, we're not going to have it, friends. And it's not that Ali doesn't mess up, it's not that Fatty doesn't mess up, but once again, your enemies shouldn't be comfortable enough to come to you talking about your friend like on a derogatory way. They should be scared, they should be fearful. They definitely should be fearful of coming to you with some motherfucking bullshit. They should. They should be terrified, actually, that you go to them talking smack about somebody that they like. Man, I'm going to be a singer too. I know these songs. I know these songs too. I'm going to be a street singer. I have 300 days of the year. I want to be a singer too. Dança comigo, alegria, Macarena. Vem, bossa lá, negra e bossa quena. Dança comigo, alegria, Macarena. Eh, Macarena. A lot of couples. A lot of school. Like, you guys remember when we had that, like, a school boyfriend, like a high school boyfriend? That shit was so nice. You didn't know nothing about nothing. You just had that puppy love on you. Hey, I see you. Better not shit on me. The WWE is coming to this arena. It's like 5 minutes away from my home. They are coming here June 1st, something like that. I'm going to watch. I'm probably going to buy tickets for it. I just didn't want to get the expensive ones. But usually the problem with this arena is not the same as the other arenas. Like, this arena is not, like, you don't want, when the NBA or the WWE or the Globetrotters, when they come to Europe, we don't get the same experience that y'all get on y'all's, because usually the arenas on the United States are more entertainment driven. Even the NFL stadiums. But like, Europe is kind of getting there. You get a tremendous roar with the crowds, because soccer crowds are insane. Like, y'all have nothing like that in the United States. Like, soccer crowds are just crazy. But like, the entertainment value, like actually the entertainment in itself is not that good. Like the lighting and the pyrotechnics and all that shit. And look at him, look at me. I will not be less in this shit. Everybody kind of running and chilling. Damn. They don't want to leave the girl behind, that's crazy. They're saying, Bernardo, anda cá, Bernardo. Bernardo, ela não consegue correr. First of all, I'm not even shaming her. She can run more than me. There's a motherfucking fact. I'm not even trying to clown. But hey, man. And there was like 30 dudes and one girl. Could you imagine her boyfriend? Her boyfriend has to take this shit. And if he doesn't take it, they're going to say, oh my God, I can't believe you're so insecure. I can't believe you're so insecure, man. How are you so insecure? You don't let your... Oh man, this woman is going to leave the motherfucking drill with 5 bodies. And then you're going to call the man a simp. That's crazy. For an older gentleman, you keep up with what's popping. I think that's cool, OG. OG is 007. Don't say casino around me. Yes, you are Asians, RX. Y'all Asians have problematic relationships with gambling. A lot of Asians here in Portugal that actually come with a lot of money, they literally leave their shit there on the casino every day. Gio, how are you doing, sir? People really hate Anton. Yes, and Anton does a lot of things for people to hate him too. But there's, like I said, there's levels to violations. I think that thumbnail was very like he was very, like he was classless. I'll go with that. If Ferry, do you think your city is overpopulated? Absolutely not. Portugal has 10 million people. And most of the people are concentrated on the big cities, but the traffic is not crazy, the pollution is minimal. Portugal is, I think, is the fourth safest country on the planet. Like, no, absolutely not. Actually, the population is suffering a downturn. We actually need immigrants to come to Portugal because the population is extremely old, getting older, and people not fucking enough. Now they might fuck a little bit more because the government approved like a program where everyone under 35 can get a house, uh, can get a house with no in front deposit. So you literally, if you have a $300,000 house, usually you have to pay between 30,000 and 60,000. Now the government actually takes your cut. It's for free, which is kind of a crazy initiative. I think is awesome to help like these kids get out of home, all that shit. So let's see if they start fucking more. Because they used to go to college and then they couldn't, if their parents didn't have money, they couldn't afford that shit. I'm very curious to see now that they have this stimulus package, if the kids are going to start to have more kids. I doubt it because women in Portugal, unfortunately, are like kind of like American women. It's not just black woman, friends. It's not just black woman. And I don't talk about black women like that, like I said. So you can put my jacket on that. See, another one. Another man that has a scooter that runs fast as fuck. And motherfucker has a helmet too because he believes in safety. Safety first. Good job, young fella. Hey, Brian, thank you so much for the $10, Brian. Brian is helping us out, friend, with $10. Making it, $10, making it, how much dollars we had? We had 25, 35. $35. I think I'm correct. If you guys can, I need $15 via PayPal or Cash App, and all the goals are done. All the goals are done today. I think I have more 30 minutes in me for the most part, but we'll see. Japan is the future. Yeah, I'm going to Japan this year. I'm going to Vegas in Japan. I'm going to ride those Mario Kart thingies. Oh man. Let me see how many minutes am I into my walk. I think we're going to get the 2 hours. 1 hour and 25 minutes. Strength, pretty good. Yep. We're doing great. We have a good pace on us. And we go from there. I wouldn't live in Japan. Like, I don't like places that have too many, like, kind of catastrophic events going on. Like Japan with the earthquakes and the tsunamis and shit. I don't know about that, man. It's like living in California with the wildfires and the earthquakes, or living in Miami. I really don't know about how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. Even though Lisbon had like a massive earthquake 300 years ago, and it probably should happen again. Probably should happen again soon, but I hope I'm dead by that time. Japan is the future. Yeah, the thumbnails have been out of control, absolutely. Might be the same thing. Japan and the Azores Islands. Zarex, do you know the Azores Islands are from Portugal? You probably do. Probably where your husband is from. Japan, literally the only country my husband said he wants to go to. How you doing, Zarex? How you doing, Nation, in the building? Friends, sorry for not attending your shows. I'm just a little bit tired. And the hour changed on the United States, but didn't change in Portugal. So I'm getting fatigued a little bit earlier because it's cutting off my sleep. What's up, Michael? Where are those tall white buildings you pass? Apartments? Yes, uh, those are residential towers. Like every apartment there costs like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. You're probably talking about those over there. Like they are built on top of a shopping mall. But the thing is, the buildings, like the American architecture is actually pretty good, like when it comes to luxury settings. But yeah, y'all make everything out of wood and drywall and all this. I don't like it. Here, this was built 20 years ago. The problem is it was built on an era where people was doing heavy wood and heavy, like everything is very massive. So kind of problematic because now, like you don't have the wall to wall, the floor to ceiling windows. The views are kind of compromised. If you want to make some renovations, you need to blow everything to a crisp. Like on the United States, you just go ahead and you just redo stuff. Like I said, if I probably have to move, I'll like build a loft because I like the suspended room over this, over the couch and the shit. Can anybody drop? No, I already dropped my ketchup and paper. Bum, bum, bum. Look at you, Nino, learning Portuguese and shit. This man using fucking ChatGPT. I know. You don't trick me, you motherfucking loser. And friends, I think I have enough battery for more than enough. Just to make sure if you see me drop, you know it's the battery, it's not me. Dun, 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 dun. This is like the bars area. This is where I usually come to eat and where I get my little dates, even though I don't get no hoes. And I'm actually coming here with my male friends too. Friends, don't be afraid to say that you enjoy the company of your male friends. These people turn everything and everything gay for no reason whatsoever. Everything is gay other than sucking dick. You have pink shoes, gay. You have a hat, gay. You're short, you gay. Nope. Niagara, or West Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls. On the Canada side. I went to Toronto, and I went to the Niagara Falls. And I thought I was going to see snow for the first time in my life. And the only thing I saw, was ice, which was very annoying. Canada is overrated, everything is slow there. Yep. If you live on a big city anywhere else, Canada is super, super slow. Toronto, literally like Lisbon, should be a faster city. Like Toronto is like a worldwide city. Lisbon, kind of not. And the city is extremely slow. I was like, I'm one of these people that when I go to a city, I try to do 7,000 events. And I couldn't even, like, I went to the aquarium, I went to the CN Tower, I watched a Laker game versus Toronto, I went to the Niagara Falls, and I chilled for the most part, because it was cold as fuck. Stayed in my room, ordering food, working a little bit, and it was fun. But I couldn't wait to come back home, because that shit was too cold. Iber Anime. This is an anime convention. The biggest anime convention in Portugal and Spain. Boom, 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 boom. How you guys feel about yesterday Oscars? I don't know how the Leonardo DiCaprio movie actually got the best movie. Because I went to saw Sinners and I saw that movie. That movie was weird. Like the movie was, and again, remember friends, I'm a lefty. And I thought the Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor movie was too woke. Like the movie was super, 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 super woke. And I don't get how he got the best movie. And I'm not saying that it might not be worse than The Sinners, because we're black. Yes, I consider myself black. We kind of have an emotional tie with Sinners. But when I saw it, I didn't think that was a Oscar-winning type of movie. If you have DiCaprio, you're always going to be there, but I didn't think so. But I'm glad Michael B. Jordan actually got his Oscar. And remember, that dude has 30 years of career in front of him. I think Samuel L. Jackson's first role, it was in his 40s or something like that. So I expect big things from him. I expect big things from that dude. But Sinners were pretty good. I really enjoyed Sinners. Sinners felt like two different genres combined into one. You know I like Sinners easy? Because the end, they gave you three ends in the same movie. Like you thought it was over, you thought it was good, and then they give you another end, and then they gave you another one. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the closure that we got. And I hope that they don't do Sinners 2. I hope they don't do Sinners 2, because these motherfuckers go after the money. I really hope they don't do Sinners 2. I don't watch The Officer. I think Hollywood is evil. Yeah, it's evil, but hey, man. When they throw in some awards to black people, you take it. I didn't watch the Frankenstein one. Did you guys watch the Frankenstein? What is this? Charlie milk tea. I have no idea what is this. Did you guys watch the Frankenstein movie? How was it for y'all? Did you enjoy it? It was any good? It was bad? How did you like the Frankenstein thing? I didn't watch the Frankenstein one, and I didn't watch the Marty one. I will watch them eventually, but I didn't watch them at all. What did you guys thought about those movies? Was any good? The Marty one and the Frankenstein? 2025 movies were made. Yeah, I agree. Dun 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 dun. Was it okay? It wasn't Oscar worthy in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Sinners was good. I like the Sinners. I didn't even know it was a horror movie. I thought it was a Western or like a slavery movie or something like that. Like when I walked into the movie, I had no idea that was a vampire movie, and I actually enjoyed it. It was a nice surprise. I'm a lefty, I don't care for celebrities. Shut up, Zarek. 30K said I didn't. Uncle Rick, how you doing, sir? Bride of Frankenstein. Not great, but it was decent. I haven't. It took me forever to get through Sinners. Damn. Rick, you waiting on Sinners? That's crazy. And friends, once again, we need $15 to get all the goals today. Walk with Fatty. Let's get $5 at a time. $5 at a time will be great. And look at who my friend is, Burger King. I don't crave, like every time I actually get Burger King, I regret it. Every single time, over and over again. Every time I get Burger King, I regret it. And I used to love Burger King. Burger King, I would like Burger King more than I like McDonald's. Now, I don't know about I don't know about it. Support the GoPro Chronicles. Shout out to the Truck Chronicles from Uncle Rick. I didn't steal that shit, but I kind of did once I noticed that he already had the name. I stole that shit. I stole that shit. That's what I do. Shout out to the Uncle Rick and his version of the Chronicles. This is a Vasco da Gama tower that was converted into a massive hotel. This is like a 5-star hotel. I used to come here a lot when I was sloppy with my money and I was trying to impress women, but this hotel ain't shit. This is like a Valentine's Day hotel type of shit for your woman to take some pictures and all that. It's not like the Epic Sana, like we have Sana, the Sana brand. There's another hotel that is way better. It's way better. But it's not as flashy. This one is very flashy. The one that we have in the middle of the town, I went there too. That one is worth it. The room is longer, pretty good, everything. Maybe some heritage white tools, but it wasn't immigrants. They weren't here. I don't know. That looks like a spaceship. Yep. It looks like a, because what happened was, so the only thing that was built was the tower, right? It was like a tower and it was built with the observatory, right? So what they did was they bought the tower because the tower wasn't functioning. They built the building, like this building is right in the water, right? So they built the building in the water. They did the amenities on the bottom floor and they did the Michelin restaurant over there. So on top, there's like a very expensive bar and restaurant on top. And look at the flags. Look at the United States flag. Huh? Huh? Put some respect on the USA. On the US of A. Brazil, the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Wales, Finland, and Norway. Yeah, I got all the motherfucking flags. And let me look at those other flags too. We have Germany over there. We have Angola over there. You have the European Union, you have Portugal, and you have the flag of Lisbon, which is the municipal city. Yep. And the sunset is going to go down in like 2 hours. So I think we have time. Let me go to the other side. Oh, and now I have to go up. Like in Portugal, the tallest buildings that you're going to see have like 20 floors at most. And matter of fact, like these 20-floor buildings are very recent. Like these 20-floor buildings are extremely recent. Usually the construction is 10 floors, 9 floors, and we're good. 12 floors, 14 if you're very generous. But Europe has very few skyscrapers. The city of London has a couple of them, like this, they now have like the business area, has a couple of skyscrapers that I probably wouldn't call skyscrapers, like with 50 floors or something like that. But Europe skyscraper area, like I don't have no idea. I remember I saw a documentary a couple of years ago, why Europe doesn't have skyscrapers, but I don't remember exactly what was the reason, to be honest. Like when you go to a city like New York, it's kind of surreal if you are used to the European architecture. And in my opinion, the best place to live is not in Manhattan or on the skyscrapers, is on the other side of the river where you have the view for the skyscrapers. It's like waking up to a postal or something like that. Because I usually, when I go to New York, I usually stay on Airbnbs that are on the other side of the city, so you can have the view. It's like like if you want views in Cairo in Egypt, you want a place that has views for the pyramids, right? You don't want. So that's what I'm saying. Like you don't want to be on the pyramids. You want a place that has view for the pyramids. So I don't understand. And the people that actually live in New York, they are very courageous because that shit expensive as fuck. No China? We don't have a lot of Chinese immigrants. You have a lot of Chinese stores, but you don't have a big population of Chinese in the country. Leave my casino craze peeps alone, Lindo. DC doesn't have skyscrapers. Nothing can be taller than the Washington Monument in DC. And it makes sense. It makes total sense. Even LA, the downtown area is pretty small, kind of. LA is just like like how New York is like, because I went on a not skyscraper, goddammit, on a helicopter ride. I went on a helicopter ride, and like in New York, and like just to see the amalgamation of skyscrapers put together is just ridiculous. Is ridiculous. Matter of fact, I think I can show y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all. They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Let me show. I went to Frozen. I watched Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. No matter what they say. Where is the helicopter thing? Can you guys see this? I think y'all can probably. If you don't, there's your problem. But it was fun. It was pretty fun. Let me do this for a second. And by the way, friends, I got myself on a helicopter before Kobe. I will never do this shit again. I probably will do it. I'm lying. I'll probably do it again. When I go to the Grand Canyon, and I will. Look at me. When I go to the Grand Canyon, and I will, I'm probably going to get an helicopter ride. Because why not? Because I'm not about to walk all this shit. I'm not white. White people like to walk in motherfucking caves and... Nope. I'm walking until I can, and then I'm out. I'm not going nowhere. Hey, shout out to my New York people. Most of people that subscribe to me are New Yorkers. It's the biggest. If I look at where my people come from, most of them are from New York. They watch, but they don't comment. I'm glad that they are not from Jersey like J. Wills, Judas from Jersey. Like these buildings, these buildings belong to the courts. This is business towers. Like the biggest court in Portugal is not a court like a building, it's like a series of buildings put together. They move it over here to put everything together. Because the country kind of safe, so they kind of got loose with those buildings. But in my opinion, it's a security risk, because if your appearance is on the seventh building, is on the seventh floor, isn't there the possibility that you get on the elevator with the same person that you accusing or is accusing you? I never understood how that works, but hey man, maybe the same thing happens when y'all are on the, maybe the same thing happens when y'all go to Cork and y'all on the same hallway, I guess. So all of this is courts. Courts. Let me see the prices on BP. So simple gas oil is €2, diesel is €2.19, and gas is €2.16. I have no idea if this is high or if this is low, because when I used to ride the car, I never paid attention to the prices. And I don't know how much of a liter is a gallon, so I can't even compare with y'all. Oh man, I'm tired, but I think I can do it. Oh, BP is everywhere. BP, you know, there's no place where I ever been where there was not a BP station, man. I have no idea who owns BP, but it did a pretty good job. And friends, if you're enjoying the walk with me and you want me to get some Pizza Hut, support the fun. Do you see how empty this Pizza Hut is? I used to come here all the time because I live up there. So I come down here, have like a nice pizza, like you having like a big cheesy bite pizza, all you can eat buffet, and drinks is €14. That's like $17. You can literally eat like 5 different pizzas and drink your ass off for $15. So I know, my hamburger fund is a little bit overpriced, but most of the money I actually got for the hamburger fund is to just pay like stupid stuff or to buy equipment. And once the pre-recorded videos eat, I don't think if the hamburger fund is going to last, because it kind of denies the purpose. I just don't want to delete it now because I bought the printer. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Now that I have the printer, I have to make it count. So we'll see. Obrigado. Oh man. We're almost there, Fred. We are almost there. Gas going up. Everything going up. Everything going up. We are almost there, friends. We are almost there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, thank you very much, Janet. Thank you. Janet gave us $5. Oh, damn. Damn, Adrian, I missed your cash app. I'm sorry. Adrian sent $5. She said dinner fun. I hope it was now. Sorry, Adrian, I apologize. I didn't see it. And Janet sent more $5 and said pizza fun. Thank you so much, Andrew. My bad. We now need $5 to get all the goals. So thank you, Janet and Adrian, for funding the dinner fund. Hey man, I did a good walk today. I did a good walk today. How many minutes? Uh-oh. Am I still live? Am I still live? This says that stopped. So I don't know. Am I still live, friends? I think I am. I think I am live, friends. Yes, okay. Good, good, good. Because it said the Bluetooth connection was lost. So friends, appreciate y'all. Thank you once again, Adrian and Janet. I need $5 more. Oh shit. $5 more and we good. Here is the train station here. And you have the train station there. That's one of the biggest train stations in Lisbon. And this is the closest train station we have. And this is the basketball, is the place where I start playing basketball. Right here. If I get rich, I'm going to buy this shit. If I get extremely rich, I'm going to buy this shit. One of my goals post YouTube is probably be like a basketball coach. Because if I don't have kids, the same way my coaches kind of changed my trajectory and made me be the man that I am today a lot of times when my parents wasn't around, I'm probably going to try to be a basketball coach for a while. And at least I'm going to buy this shit and like kind of fund them until I don't have no money anymore. Whew. Friends, we need $5 via Cash App or PayPal. Who is going to be the hero? Okay, we need the hero. We're looking for a hero. I need a hero. From the end of my night. Uh-oh. Oh, don't fall now. Here we go. You gotta be friends, and you gotta be more. And the daughter of the best of the stars. Oh gee, we talk about the city being clean. Like the garbage needs to be collected every day. And there's like some street sweepers every day too. See, you can see a tissue here. It's not 100% clean. But every area of the city, for the most part, they have like, I'm not talking about if you have a house in the middle of nowhere, somebody needs to stop there to sweep. But for the most part, if you live in a big city, your area should have a street sweeper. Your city should have like a street sweeper to go there like once a day. Oh. Friends, I'm tired. This wall kind of fucked me up. And by the way, friends, do you see, like, we don't have big cars. Like, the big cars that we have are vans. One thing that I never understood about America is the gigantic motherfucking cars that you have on the road. Even a regular car is like a gigantic car. That's why all motherfuckers fat. Not like me, I'm in incredible shape. I'm one of the people with the best shapes in the world. But that's why you motherfuckers fat. One thing that I wish it was like the United States is this. No, I'm not going to lie. Y'all seats kind of squeezed up too. But they are not as squeezed as the soccer, like some soccer stadiums are. Like if you are over 6'2", you going to watch a soccer game and just standing down is going to be problematic. And I actually face that in most arenas. Me, because I'm fat, like my brother is a couple of inches taller than me, is not comfortable too. So there's that. Oh shit, we got the last cash app from Mary. She said, here we go. So we finally got our goals concluded. Thank you very much. I don't have a soundboard, so I'm going to do choo-choo-choo-choo. Thank you very much for making me company and walking with me a little bit. I'm going to get some pizza and I'm going to post it. I'm going to print your cash apps, and once I get the pizza, I'm going to post the tickets. Okay? I promise you, friends, that's exactly what you're going to get. I'm going to post the pizza, and then I'm going to post all the cash apps y'all send. Thank you very much. We got states the size of countries, bro. What does that mean? Why does your car needs to be like big? Just because you drive a lot doesn't make your car doesn't need to be big. It can be regular size. I didn't get that, Adrian. Adrian, how does that make sense? Like, I'm talking about like the size of the car. For example, you don't see Hummers around here. You don't see the Cybertruck wasn't even approved on the European Union. You can have if you live here in Europe, you can have a Cybertruck. So I don't know. Why would your shit need to be XXL? Oh man. Dun dun dun. Boom boom boom. Why you singing a demon song? I don't even know what this demon song is. Oh, 2 months later, friends, I'm on the 20-minute mark when he finds the woman. I told you I was going to watch it. It only took me 2 months. YouTube is frying my brain when it comes to entertainment. So, it is what it is. Today is Monday, friends. We have probably Red Lipstick Vibes going live. I think Smell the Roses too. But Red Lipstick Vibes probably going live early. So make sure you go support the lady. think we're out. G-Wagon out of my price range. Yeah, we have G-Wagons over here because there's German. I have a Chevy Suburban, says Ultra. Yes, we have G-Wagons for DK. Friends, I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for always being so kind and so nice to me. I don't know where and when I'm going to stream back, but the white channel is going to start this week for sure, okay? Pre-record it probably next week. Remember, our birthday is on the 29th or 30th of March. 3 years of Untouchables. So friends, Team Fatty and the Untouchables signing out. Peace.